Guys, isa sa pinaka-highly anticipated na phone this year from Poco. And I know na sobrang siya successful in the past. The Poco X3 Pro is one of the best seller ni Poco from last year. And this year guys, naglabas na sila. Nag-announce na, finally, Poco X4 Pro. And nandito na siya sa kamay ko. And we will going to talk about this one in detail dito sa video na ito. Tara, samahan niyo ako. So hi guys, ako pala si Richmond ng Gadget Sidekick and welcome back to my channel. So kung hindi pa kayo nakapag-subscribe dito, don't forget to click the subscribe button and of course, click the notification icon para hindi nyo ma-miss ang mga future videos ko dito sa aking channel. So let's get back to business. Hawak ko na dito is the Poco X4 Pro. Fresh na fresh siya, E pagbukas natin ng box, kita natin, there's a sleeve as always waiting for me. Then pagbukas natin sa loob, kita natin, meron sa SIM injector tool, meron din siyang manual, at meron siyang jelly case na transparent. So after natin pilasin ng plastic, kita natin, this is the Poco X4 Pro. Kita natin, the color is nice. It's called the laser black, So kita mo parang may mga laser na line siya dito sa phone na ito. And definitely it's refreshing, It's a new color variant na meron ng Poco. Normally, it's sabi nila power black. Power black. As always in the past, ngayon laser black na siya. So kita natin, continuation pa rin siya ng mga Poco series, na malaki ang camera bump sa likod. So one good thing about this one is pag nilagay mo sa table, hindi siya nagwa-wobble. Hindi katulad ng iba na isang side ng camera, pag nilapag mo sa table, wobble ang problema mo. So further unboxing, meron tayo USB Type-C cable na orange ang tip. And of course, a 67 watts na fast charger kasama dito sa loob ng box. And pag sinalpak natin ang jelly case dito sa phone na ito, it looks nice. Kasi kita pa rin natin ang tunay na color nitong phone na ito. So ngayon silipin natin kung ano meron dito sa phone na ito. Sa ilalim meron siyang loudspeaker, microphone in, Type-C port, and of course meron siyang SIM tray. So pagbukas natin ng SIM tray, pag sundot ko na itong aking panundot, pagbukas natin, kita natin, it's a hybrid, So SIM 1 is here. Pag lipat mo sa kabila, either SIM 2 or a micro SD card na expansion. Then on the right side, kita natin, ang power button / fingerprint scanner is here. Then volume rocker sa itaas niya. So sa itaas, kita natin IR blaster, noise cancelling mic, and another loudspeaker, which means stereo speaker to guys. And of course, ang ating favorite, the 3.5mm audio jack is still here sa Poco X4 Pro. Good news sa inyo lahat. And sa likod, ang kanyang main shooter, itong nakaumbok, is the 108MP main camera. Bigyan ko muna sa inyo ang quick specs nitong Poco X4 Pro. So meron siyang 6.67 AMOLED dot display. Then, meron din siyang 108MP na main camera. Ang kanyang processor is the Snapdragon 695 na 5G chip. Together with a 5,000 mAh of battery. And, of course, don't forget ang kanyang 67 watts na turbo charging. So guys, pag-usapan muna natin ang design nitong phone na ito. So, it's totally different from the Poco X3 Pro last year. So, kita natin, matte finish ang likod ng Poco X3 Pro. This year, around glossy finish na siya, So, naalala ko si X3 Pro, guys. It's a little bit heavy and definitely, masasabi ko sa inyo, guys, that one is a little bit chunkier compared to this one. This one is a lot slimmer, okay? As of course, hawak natin, Alam naman natin na pag-review na natin si Poco X3 Pro before. Pati yung box niya is totally different this year. This one is definitely more attractive compared sa last year na Poco X3 Pro. By the way guys, pinamigay ko to sa aking 100,000 subscriber na giveaway. Congratulations to the winner again. Masasabi ko siya guys, ang kanyang likod is flat na flat. It's almost similar yung kay Xiaomi 11 Lite 5G NE na halos flat na flat ang likod. It reminds me a lot doon sa iPhone 13 series na flat ang likod. Yung side niya flat na flat din. Wala na siyang halos curve So halos corners na talaga. Parang bumabalik ang design sa dating iPhone 4, 4S, ganun design Medyo throwback na ang mga design ngayon. So medyo nawawala ang mga curvy edges ng mga phones. So ito na siguro ang trend for 2022. Now, one of the good things na gusto ko dito sa phone na ito is definitely ang kanyang side fingerprint scanner. Yung sa Poco X3 Pro, no, hindi pa ganun ka-responsive, but this time around dito sa Poco X4 Pro, it's a lot more responsive compared sa last generation, no. And definitely, ang kanyang sounds is a lot louder compared to last year's version, no. Mamaya, papakita ko siya, no, when gaming. I know guys na pag sinabi natin this phone has the Snapdragon 695, no, na chip inside this one, it's a downgrade, no, from the Snapdragon 860. Yes, I know marami sa inyo magsasabi it's a downgrade, but I'm not quite sure kung ano ang hakbang ni Poco dito, no? Why they opted to go for the Snapdragon 695, no? I know the 695 is a more battery efficient, no? More balanced performance as compared to sa 860 na kanyang counterpart from the X3 Pro, which is a more power performer compared to this one. So sa Antutu benchmark pa lang kita natin, no, na ang score niya is 345,000 points. I know na medyo let down talaga siya, no, as for many of you. But of course, given na this is a 5G chip, no, na phone, it's for me it's already a step up as compared sa 4G from last year. Those people na medyo hindi ganun ka power user, no, I can say na ang 695 is definitely a very okay na chip, no, in terms of performance, in terms of battery efficiency, in terms of gaming, okay din naman siya, no. Though hindi lang siya ganun ka powerful tulad ng 860, but it can always get the job done. Itong 6.67 niya na AMOLED display, no, is definitely an upgrade, no, from last year. And I can see na the black is blacker, mas vibrant ang mga colors dito sa phone na ito. Especially when you're watching movies, watching videos here, and of course, strolling lang, no, makita mo yung color difference, makita nyo mas punchier ang mga colors dito, no. Kasi itong phone na ito, meron siyang DCI P3 na color range. Definitely gives you yung better na color resolution, no, na hinahanap-hanap ng iyong mga mata. And given na meron siya touch sampling rate, no, na 360, mas mabilis ang response, no, on every touch, especially when you're gaming on this phone. One thing na gusto ko rin sa kanya dito, no, is 1,200 nits ang kanyang max brightness, no. Meaning, when you're reading under the bright sunlight, hindi ka mahirapan. Kasi there are times sa mga phones na okay siya sa indoors, when you go outdoors, parang hirap na hirap ka, no? Parang naduduling ka when you're taking a look at your phone. Indoors, okay. Pero little did you know na malaking role ang mga, yung max brightness sa mga phones, so especially when you're having siguro mga 450 nits, 500 nits paglabas sa outdoors, I'm sure maduduling ang mata mo sa kakasili sa phone mo. Another step up din dito sa phone na ito is 120 Hz na ang kanyang screen refresh rate. I know na in the past, mga 60 Hz, wala yan. I mean, pag nasanay ka sa mga 90 Hz, 120 Hz, no, sa mga phones, no, when you're browsing, when you're watching videos, pag bumalik ka sa 60 Hz, mafe-feel mo parang medyo naiiwan, laggy siya. Okay? So this one, 120 Hz, is definitely future-proof and mas smoother when you're doing your favorite task dito sa iyong phone. Then meron din siyang improved na sunlight display and reading mode 3.0, making it a lot friendlier sa iyong mga mata. By the way guys, itong phone na ito, ang harap niya is protected with the Corning Gorilla Glass 5. Meaning, it's a lot more scratch resistant compared sa mga luma na Corning Gorilla Glass 3. Ang likod niya is also Corning Gorilla Glass protected. I'm not quite sure kung anong glass nga lang siya, no? And ang side frames niya is made out of aluminum. So gaming dito sa phone nito, guys, masasabi ko siya, okay siya, no? It's a breeze playing some games. But of course, hirap, no? When you're playing those high settings on Call of Duty Mobile. Kasi masasabi ko sa inyo, ang 695, no, is not the most powerful chip for gaming. I have to admit that. But definitely, it's a performer, more balanced performer siya, no? Pero when it comes to gaming, binabaan ko konti ang kanyang settings, ang graphic settings. Then, well, naging smooth naman siya on the gameplay for 1.5 hours. What I like about this phone is yung display niya. Ang ganda ng kanyang display. Black is blacker. Tapos maganda ang aking viewing angle, no? Especially when you're playing games dito sa phone na ito using your loudspeaker. At kung ayaw mo naman gumamit ng loudspeaker, you always have the option to use the 3.5mm audio jack na it's present dito sa phone na ito. And of course, you can also listen to your favorite music, no? Sound tripping. Masasabi kasi na guys, ang loudspeaker nito is definitely good ang kanyang sound. Guys, talakayin naman natin ang camera nitong phone na ito, no? This phone has the 108MP na main camera sensor. For me, I think it's the first one ni Poco, no? If I remember it correctly. Then, sinamahan pa siya ng kanyang 8MP na ultra-wide lens and 2MP na macro lens. Then, of course, sa harap, meron din siyang 16MP na front selfie shooter. Now, nilabas man natin itong phone na ito to outdoors and masasabi ko sa inyo, outdoor shots are good. Okay? Not the very best, but masasabi ko sa inyo, the performance is definitely okay. Since outdoor, okay ang lighting, wala ka problema sa mga shots, no? Now, when it comes to indoor, makita natin, no, there are some shots na a little bit grainy. Siguro, yung kanyang I think pwede pa niya i-tweak, giving it a better performance on future updates. And definitely, masasabi ko sa inyo, kaya pang mag-perform ng better itong camera na to. Since it has a 808MP sensor, yung bigyan mo ng kunting okay na lighting, this phone can definitely perform. And of course, ginamit naman natin ang kanyang front-facing camera. I was able to take in some really good shots sa labas, outdoors. But, ito masasabi ko sa inyo, it can also underperform. So, sa place na outdoors na medyo madilim, okay, medyo makulimlim, ang mukha ko mukhang makulimlim din. So, there's a problem in the front camera. I think sa future na firmware update, hopefully, makorek nila, no? And of course, sa indoors, okay naman on well-lit place, but also it is grainy pag medyo madilim. Pinasyal ko rin naman ang video camera nitong phone na ito, no? So, the rear camera was able to take in some nice video. Punchy naman siya, no? And quite stable. And what I can say naman sa front camera naman is a little bit shaky and a little bit grainy when you're indoors. So, I think ay better kung meron kang gimbal and better kung medyo well-lit ang iyong place, no, indoors para bawasan yung pagka-grainy ng video mo, no. But overall, ang performance naman ng kanyang video camera is good. Sana lang ginawan nilang 4K or sana man lang ginawan nilang 1080p 60fps. I guess that would improve this ang camera performance a lot better dito sa phone na ito. So there are some things na in-improve din ni Poco dito sa loob ng Poco X4 Pro is of course the liquid cooling technology 1.0 Plus. Definitely when I'm gaming, no, hindi na siya ganun kainit as compared sa kanyang predecessor, no. Yung predecessor, alam naman natin 8 series medyo mainit. Ang 6 series mas malamig. And ito, masasabi ko sa inyo, when you're playing, normal lang init, hindi siya sobrang nakakapasok. Guys, meron siyang feature na probably hindi alam ng marami sa atin. IP53 splash proof ready na tong phone na ito. Meaning ko na wisikan siya ng tubig, okay lang. Huwag nyo lang ilublob sa swimming pool. So guys, itong phone na ito has a 5,000 mAh of battery. Malaki siya. And of course, sinamahan pa siya ng 67 watts na fast charging. So ako, dinrain ko ang phone na ito down to 18%. Of course, then chinarge ko pabalik using the default cable and the default charger. Natapos tayo in exactly 58 minutes. Full tank na tayo, no? And of course, don't forget na chinek din natin ang kanyang battery performance sa kanyang PC Mark na battery stress test 13 hours and 2 minutes. Like I say, itong phone na ito is very efficient when it comes to battery efficiency. Sabi natin, ang mga 6 series, no, is definitely more balanced performance, giving you yung kailangan mo na power throughout the day. And of course, giving you the extra juice sa iyong mga devices, no? Like ito, nakatagal siya ng 13 hours. So ako naman, on average usage, nag-try tayo, no? Itong phone na ito. Naging daily driver ko siya for halos 2 weeks na rin dito sa aking studio. Eh masasabi ko sa inyo, it was able to last me the whole day without charging. So ganon ka-efficient tong phone na ito on normal usage. Pero of course, kung nag-heavy gaming ka guys, don't expect na tatagal siya ng buong araw. I'm sure half day pa lang, simot na yan. So guys, siguro pinaka gusto nyo malaman, no, is the price of this phone. So at the end of this video, there's always a price reveal. So this phone, 8128, will retail at 16,990. And of course, the 8256 will retail at 17,990. And I'm sure na mas sulit naman definitely 8256, no? It's just a 1,000 pesos difference. I guess I will recommend you to go for the higher variant nitong phone na ito. Now guys, siguro ang pinaka gusto nyo malaman ngayon is would I recommend this phone? Now, if you're coming from the X3 Pro, masasabi ko sa inyo, ang chip is definitely not an upgrade. Let's be honest with that. Okay? But everything else for me is definitely an upgrade in terms of screen, in terms of refresh rate, in terms of 5G. I mean, halos lahat nandito eh. Pero more balance ang kanyang performance, no? And it gives you a more satisfying feel, itong phone na ito, no? Kasi parang mas, hindi siya masyadong gamer ang itsura. More on pang everyday usage, mapa-gaming man or mapa-casual na phone, okay siya, no? And masasabi ko sa inyo, mas decent ang itsura nito as compared sa dating Poco X3 Pro. On my own opinion, of course. But if you're coming from other phones or other brands, I would really recommend this phone, the Poco X4 Pro. Okay na okay performance, okay na okay din ang kanyang camera, and okay na okay ang kanyang battery life. So guys, kung nagustuhan itong video na ito, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell para hindi nyo ma-miss ang mga future videos dito sa aking channel. Guys, nakita nyo today ang full review na itong Poco X4 Pro dito sa aking channel, Gadget Sidekick. What's up?